no cravings.
The preceding program was a paid commercial presentation of American Health and Fitness.
Be cool about fire safety. Bet you don't know about the most important thing is where most fire start. It's right in your kitchen. Don't cook on stove tops. Let your parents do that. You can set that pan on fire full of grease and fat. Hey. If a kitchen fire starts, don't go running around. Get out of that house. Get on safe ground. Let's go over some important safety tips so you and your parents know how to be cool about fire safety. Gotta be cool. First, only parents should be cooking on the stove, and they should never leave what they're cooking unattended to. Second, make sure your parents know to never leave the handle of a frying pan or a pot sticking out like this. Now look at this. Pot holders, dish towels, paper towels, and especially clothing. They should all be kept away from the burners so they don't catch fire. Gotta be cool. Be cool about fire safety.
Okay, ready? Unzip my point. 2-zip my point. Yes. 3-zip.
There is a better way to have fun with history. Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
5-zip. Your serve.
This weekend on Access Hollywood, high above Times Square, it is our holiday movie blowout.
And right here in Hollywood, can George and Mel become comedic kings? And Sandra Bullock shows us her ugly side. We have your lowdown on the latest comedies and find out if Nicolas Cage can make it as a family man.
Tom Hanks faces horror. Meg and Russell ignite on screen and drama explodes at the box office. Plus news from newlyweds Michael and Catherine's new thriller.
So it's back to work. Maybe a little honeymoon.
From deadly avalanches to the star behind this voice.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy.
We have your action and animation musts.
Also, we'll tell you what movies are Oscar-bound. Plus, is Julia Roberts about to hear some good news?
And did Bruce go to the dogs? Find out if Unbreakable or 102 Dalmatians is this weekend's must-see movie.
Cruella is back!
We have you covered coast to coast on Access Hollywood this Thanksgiving holiday weekend 2000.
It's our humongous holiday movie blowout. Welcome to Access Hollywood, everybody, in our tag team movie coverage. I'm Sean Robinson here in Hollywood, and Tony Botts is in New York. Tony.
Hi, Sean. Hi, everybody. Let's kick things off with Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, and one of the most highly anticipated movies of the season. We're talking about Unbreakable. It's from the guy who gave us The Sixth Sense. And I can tell you one thing. Once again, pay attention to every little detail.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There are two reasons why I'm looking at you like this. One, because it seems you are the only survivor of this train wreck. And two, you don't have a scratch on you.
I think it's better than The Sixth Sense. I love Sixth Sense, and I was really proud of that.
Are you ready for the comparisons? Because with comparisons and great success, as you well know, comes pressure.
I don't think there's any pressure. I think this film is, there's a huge want to see. There's a huge awareness of this film.
I'm going to be extremely skeptical about all this.
This weekend will be the deciding factor. Can Unbreakable match or even hold up to the immense success of The Sixth Sense, which grossed over $600 million worldwide, making it one of the 10 highest grossing films ever? Bruce may not be feeling the pressure, but director M. Night Shyamalan certainly is.
Yeah, you know, there is both from myself and from outside. You know, I think that if you have just a successful movie with Unbreakable, it's a disappointment, you know, and so it has to be kind of at a phenomenal level of success. And I mean, that's what I hold myself and Bruce and Sam and everybody that worked on the movie too.
Your train derailed. Took a curve too fast. A second train collided with yours after it derailed.
In the film, Bruce stars as the only survivor of a devastating train crash. It's a role that was written specifically for Bruce, and one that he took without reading the script or even knowing what the story would entail.
With taking something sight unseen, sometimes there's a little trepidation, but you knew him.
What Night does is a very rare thing. Most films, as you know, come from modern works of fiction or remakes of TV shows from the 60s and 70s, or remakes of old movies. And what Knight does that makes him so unique is that he completely makes these things up out of his head. I just completely generated out of his own imagination.
Casting Bruce in the lead role, who had helped make Sixth Sense such a phenomenon, was easy. Finding lead actor to play Elijah Price, the man who helps Bruce realize his full potential in the film, was a little more challenging. The process, though, was helped along by what some might call a strange twist of fate.
I'd already decided Bruce was in it, so I told him. And then I was deciding who to play this other character as I was writing it, and I came up with Sam. And then I get a call from Bruce at like 11 p.m., and they're out there in some bar somewhere doing God knows what.
It turns out Willis and Jackson had a chance meeting in the Moroccan town of Marrakesh.
Yeah, I ran into Bruce in the casino in Marrakesh.
Walked over and I said, man, how are you? What's going on?
And he just finished Sixth Sense. He was going, yeah, man, this guy's writing the script for us. And he'd call him on the phone right there.
From Marrakesh?
Yeah, and we're sitting in the casino playing blackjack, and Knight's on the phone.
I put him on the phone. I said, here's somebody wants to talk to you.
And he says, hey, I just met somebody, and I know who should be in the movie. And I just knew immediately that Sam Jackson was sitting next to him.
Really? You knew that?
Yeah, it's just the way things go with these movies for some reason. They all kind of fall into place.
Karma.
Yeah.
That's some serious karma.
Yeah.
A lot of those things surround Knight. I mean, you've got a lot of good karma going on.
Unbreakable is in theaters now. Going up against Unbreakable at the movies this weekend, you'll be seeing spots and lots of them. We're talking about 102 Dalmatians. In the sequel of all sequels, Cruella de Vil is back, and yes, she is as evil as ever.
It's great fun. It's great fun.
Glenn Close returns as the evil Cruella de Vil, who once again will stop at nothing to get those puppies in not 101, but its sequel, 102 Dalmatians.
You're right. I'm seeing spots. Mr. Bill?
Cruella's back!
101 Dalmatians charmed audiences back in 1996, earning $136 million at the box office. And topping those numbers will be no small feat, but Close accepts the challenge.
We need 102. To me, the only reason to attempt the sequel is try to make it better than the original.
Another challenge for Close was working with her many animal co-stars, including Oddball, a Dalmatian puppy, minus the spots, who steals the show.
I think the animals are the true heart of this movie. It's a privilege to work with them. And they get on their mark every single time, unlike a lot of actors. I think that the training that you will see in this movie, again, represents the cutting edge of what you can get out of an animal.
Now, the hardest part for the trainers was teaching the macaw, Mr. Wattlesworth, who in the movie thinks he's a dog, canine behaviors, but they managed. You'll see him roll over, do tricks, and shake his head just like a dog.
One of the most complicated scenes that we have is a scene where Oddball is sitting on the train tracks and Wattlesworth is on Kevin's shoulder and they see the danger. Wattlesworth flies down and grabs Oddball by the collar. Incoming! And they tumble and they roll into the train car.
The final challenge for Close was mastering her magnificent costumes.
The costumes are very challenging. You have to really know how to move them, or else they would be totally intimidating. You can't let your costume wear you. But the costumes are also a huge part of that character, and it is fun to wear clothes like that. I think they're true works of art.
And what would a Disney movie be without lots of cool collectibles to go along with it? Now check this out. There's a cute barking Dalmatian, a Dalmatian plush jackets for the young ladies, fake of course, and even a Cruella de Vil chew toy for your pet, or for that person at the office that really bugs you. Right, Sean? Back to you.
Tony, who could you be talking about? Well, so will the box office be going to the dogs this weekend, or will it be Unbreakable? How should you spend your movie money? We have your critics' film picks.
This weekend is a huge weekend because everybody still feels like they're ready to go out and see a movie. Unbreakable, it's a very ambitious film that Bruce and Samuel Jackson are both terrific, along with Robin Wright Penn.
You don't have a scratch on you.
Like The Sixth Sense, this movie has a surprise twist at the end that you are urged not to reveal to anyone. 102 Dalmatians is a winner.
Hair must be a statement.
you like?
It's a wonderful adventure movie. It's a funny film that adults can enjoy as well as kids. The 102 Dalmatians will be #1 for the weekend. For #2, my feeling is that Unbreakable may edge out The Grinch, and that The Grinch will come in 3rd place.
And as always, we will let you know how the films stack up at the box office on Monday's Access Hollywood.
2 megastars take a stab at comedy straight ahead on our holiday movie blowout. You decide if Mel Gibson and George Clooney pull off the laugh.
Then Slapstick Sandra.
And I've been sort of looking for, you know, my Dumb and Dumber. I guess that would be stupid.
How the big screen beauty transformed herself and what happened during her movie makeout session with Julia Roberts' boyfriend. But first, Access Info, weekly TV ratings are in and ABC wins the week. NBC is 2nd, CBS 3rd, and Fox is 4th. ER is the highest rated show of the week with 31 million viewers. The WB series The PJs, voiced by Eddie Murphy, is the lowest rated show, coming in 116th place with only 1.9 million viewers. Access Hollywood brought to you by Discover Card for the slightly smarter consumer.
This one, Daddy, this one.
I don't know, honey. He's kind of expensive. Hey, what's up with this one? No one seems to want him. Oh, look, sweetie. Oh, he needs a home, honey.
Some people know when to pay a little more. The Discover Card for the slightly smarter consumer.
You need some help?
Yeah.
Just put it in neutral.
The new Chevy Tracker LT. Now with a powerful V6 engine. It thinks big.
Make sure your parking brake's off.
Chevy Tracker, like a rock.
Introducing the Wind Tunnel Bagless by Hoover. It picks up more dirt than any other bagless upright. Wind tunnel technology for clean, bagless for convenience. And with the powered hand tool, it's more than just easy. It's also quite powerful. Perhaps the world's best vacuum.
For prescription strength pain relief without a prescription, take Extra Strength Bayer. It's as powerful on tough pain as prescription Tylenol with codeine.
Bayer, take it for pain, take it for life.
Hair color this great after 33 days? It's Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatments right in the box for soft, shiny, superior color. Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Welcome back to Access Hollywood's annual holiday movie blowout, and the stars are ready to make you laugh this season away with a slew of comedies. Mel Gibson reads women's minds. A couple of dudes lose their car. George Clooney sings. And boy, we're just naming a few. Take a look and laugh. Check out some of the stars who are determined to bring a smile to your face this holiday season. Right? There's Mel Gibson in a courtship comedy. Aww. George Clooney stars in a comedy of errors. There are teen comedies, political humor, and lots of laughs about making movies. But first up, Nicolas Cage plays a high-rolling single guy who meets a mysterious stranger.
You brought this on yourself.
And in the blink of an eye, he wakes up as the family man.
Kate?
Come on, Dad, get up. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
This is very strange because this isn't my house.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Those aren't my kids. Oh.
This may well turn out to be the perfect family comedy.
Carry each other. Carry each other.
Chances are you'll soon hear the comparisons between the vintage Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life and this new movie, The Family Man. Speaking of relationship humor, look what happens after Mel Gibson has a slight accident. In his new comedy called What Women Want.
Thank you, Flo.
you're welcome, my little sweet buns.
What did you say?
Me? Nothing. With appearances by Bette Midler and Helen Hunt, Mel plays every man's dream, a guy who can read women's minds.
Great photographs.
No clue they're all Margaret Burke White.
They're not all Margaret Burke White, are they?
Yeah, they are. This guy's kind of exciting.
Mel's not the only one looking to put a spring in your step. Everlasting Peace is a political comedy from Barry Levinson. The director who brought us Rain Man, Diner, and Liberty Heights leaves Baltimore for Belfast. His Everlasting Peace is partly about hairpieces.
Hairpieces, do you not get it?
You'll find no herpes here.
Herpes?
Not what you said.
No, sir. Hairpieces.
I thought you said herpes.
There's another new comedy about a top director's pedigree. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, starring George Clooney, is a film by the Coen brothers, the creators of Fargo. Clooney plays an escaped con who's always getting off on the wrong track.
Into you boys, Smithies.
The new comedy seems to feature a particular skill that Clooney has kept under wraps until now. Yep, that's George lip-syncing the song, I Am a Man of Constant Sorrow. He may be a man of constant talents, but apparently singing isn't one of them. Clooney recently admitted to our Tony Potts that while his aunt, singer Rosemary Clooney, could belt out a few tunes, he doesn't sing a single note in the movie.
No.
Not your voice?
No, I was a little surprised. You know, because I'm Rosemary. I got a whole family of Clooney's.
Crooners.
They can sing.
Yeah. And what about you?
Well, apparently I can't.
Apparently, he can't dance either. That's him in the fake beard. Well, if you think comedy is a great state of mind,
This is picture.
Marker.
then check out State and Maine. It's about a small town taken over by a bunch of movie makers with middle initials. There's William H. Macy, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Sarah Jessica Parker. And this time around, she doesn't always know exactly what to say.
Don't, because I want to tell you something, and I think you know what I mean.
And finally, have you ever gone to a great party only to wake up the next morning with one very important question on your mind?
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? That's not an echo, it's the name of the movie. Sean William Scott co-stars with Ashton Kutcher from the TV comedy That 70s Show.
He's slightly retarded, but it works for the movie.
The boys uncover a lot of clues, but they still can't find that car.
You got a tattoo. So do you, dude. What does my tattoo say? Sweet. What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet.
Okay, so they're not so bright, but here's your chance to wise up and let any one of these holiday gems put a grin on your face.
What does mine say? Sweet. What about mine? Dude. What does mine say? Sweet.
Lots of fun stuff there. Well, Sandra Bullock is also going for laughs this holiday season as a badge-carrying, gun-toting, tiara-wearing beauty queen / FBI agent. We get the lowdown on her days playing Miss Congeniality.
And I've been sort of looking for, my Dumb and Dumber. I guess that would be stupid.
Sir, side please. It's emergency official business, ma'am.
Hey, get lost.
FBI, you might want to stay out of this, all right, sir? All right. I would like 8 double tall lattes, one with no foam.
Sandra Bullock says she landed the comedic role of a lifetime in Miss Congeniality.
It just seemed like it was ripe for trouble. Just ripe to make an ass out of yourself.
I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved and I'm armed. Don't mess with me. I'm fine.
It's Sandra's ability to be uninhibited on screen that has her co-star, Benjamin Bratt, comparing her to another famous comedian.
Sandy Bullock's like Lucille Ball. I mean, she is not afraid of physical comedy. She can certainly deliver a line, but she throws her body around, and she's not afraid to do it, and I really admire that.
And take a look at the duo letting loose on the set. Sandra uses her body as a self-made basket for Ben's free throw shots. All the while, director Donald Petrie is trying to do his job.
Let's go, girl.
Sandra puts herself through the ringer as a rough and tumble FBI agent who goes undercover in a beauty pageant. And this was no easy transformation for this tomboy.
She's never seen a tweezer in her life. She's never brushed her hair. So therefore, every way she carries herself is like a guy. You know, she talks like a guy. She, you know, everything. See, I can't. Woo. Just trying to get some ratings. You think I'm cool? If you wanna date me.
It is that sexy side of Sandra that left Benjamin aflutter.
Yeah, I'm squirming a little bit, my child. That's right.
Ben is still a bit bashful when talking about their characters sharing some romantic scenes.
I wouldn't call them love scenes. I mean, we neck a little bit, but that's not a love scene, is it? I mean, I keep my clothes on.
Miss Congeniality will hit theaters Friday, December 22nd in what is already a jam-packed weekend. 8 other movies open on that very same day. We'll be back with more of our jam-packed holiday movie special in just a moment, so stay with us.
On Set Love. Straight ahead, it's the movie that sparked a real-life love affair between Meg Ryan and Russell Crowe. See how their relationship plays on screen. Plus, Costner, Hanks, Douglas. It's the battle of the superstars as Hollywood gets ready to unleash its holiday heavy hitters. Next.
This is Base Camp. We've got a major storm coming in from the south.
5 miles up. A rescue mission. You listen and do exactly as I say. 40 below. One hope.
Where are you?
I'm coming to get you.
Gotta move faster.
Vertical limit.
They're coming to get us.
Rated PG-13. Opens everywhere December 8th.
Hi. What can I make for you today?
Do not attempt to adjust your McDonald's. We've been taken over by Dalmatians. 102 all-new toys. One in every $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal. They're from Disney's new movie, now in theaters. You know, this Happy Meal could change everything.
We love to see you smile.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, scary things have been known to appear in showers.
Soap scum.
Fact, new formula Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner removes soap scum better than scrubbing bubbles. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact. Hair color this great after 33 days? It's Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatments right in the box for soft, shiny, superior color. Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris.
When I drive with this little guy, I drive with confidence because I trust my brakes to Meineke.
At Meineke, you'll get a lot, but you won't pay a lot.
Hello, everybody. We know you love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So all this week on K2 News at 5, they're playing Millionaire Trivia, Northwest style. Questions from all over the Northwest, and you can play along too. So watch K2 all this week at 5 for Millionaire Trivia, Northwest style. And that's my final answer.
She won millions in the lottery at age 21. He was a top door-to-door salesman who didn't let his cerebral palsy knock him down. And she watched her valedictorian status go down the drain. Ever wonder what happened to these folks and others you've met on K2 News? All this month, we're digging into the archives and connecting with some of the most unforgettable newsmakers we've ever met. The people behind the unforgettable stories. Find out whatever happened to weeknights on K2 News at 11.
Welcome back, everybody, to our annual holiday movie blowout. I'm Tony Potts in a chilly New York City. Now, it's time to get dramatic. You see, Meg Ryan wants to know if her husband is alive. Sean Connery is a recluse. Tom Hanks is a castaway. And Jeffrey Rush, well, he's just plain naughty. Those are some of the dramas coming your holiday way.
This is a setup.
Kevin Costner takes the reins as the political advisor to President Kennedy in 13 days. The film centers on the most dramatic incident of the Cold War, the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. With actor Bruce Greenwood as the president and Stephen Culp as Bobby Kennedy, the film chronicles one of the most tense moments in American history, the showdown between the Kennedy administration and the Soviets.
Nothing was going right for these guys, and they, against all conventional wisdom, stood against it, and we are living the legacy of the life that we enjoy now.
Prepare yourself for the most impure tale ever to spring from the
mind doesn't lie. There's something just exhilarating and cleansing about seeing this kind of taboo material, as it were.
And Oscar winner Jeffrey Rush's Marquis de Sade in the new film Quills takes scandal and sensationalism to new heights. The film chronicles the life of the 18th century writer who spent more than 30 years of his life behind bars for crimes ranging from rape to pornography.
We live or we die by the clock. That's how long we have.
Tom Hanks faces horror this holiday season in Castaway. In the film, Hanks plays a hard-nosed Federal Express worker whose personal and professional lives are run by the clock. He is so manic that his compulsive personality even leaves little time for his girlfriend, played by Helen Hunt.
Okay, I'll cancel Saturday.
No, don't. If I'm not here, I'm not.
Just so long as you're here New Year's Eve.
I will be here New Year's Eve, I promise.
It is the one promise he's not able to keep. In the movie, the plane goes down and Hanks becomes isolated on a deserted island. It turns into a true survivor quest as we're taken through his mental and physically grueling 4-year struggle to exist.
Fixing to get me in trouble.
You are in trouble.
Then it's Matt Damon and Penelope Cruz steaming up the screen in All the Pretty Horses. Directed by Billy Bob Thornton, Damon stars as a rough-around-the-edges cowboy who falls for a wealthy landowner's daughter played by Cruz. Their romance is forbidden by her family, and what happens next is an adventure that tests their spirit and changes their lives forever.
Catherine and I have been on a honeymoon for about a year, so it's back to work. Maybe a little honeymoon, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we got to go to work.
Married just a few days, and it's back to work, but on opposite sides of the law for Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas in the thriller Traffic.
Will we get invited to the White House?
Well, I don't know about that, honey.
None of my friends can freaking believe my dad's actually the drug czar.
In the film, which also co-stars Don Cheadle and Luis Guzman, Douglas plays a man brought to Washington to wage and win the war on drugs.
What is going on?
We need to take down one of these cartels.
Zeta-Jones stars as the wife of a jailed drug dealer who now has to take control of the operation. It's the high-stakes world of drug trafficking that will leave you gripping your seats.
Kingdom Come needs a railroad.
Everyone needs the railroad. The nation needs it.
And thus begins the struggle in The Claim. The film, which co-stars Natasha Kinski, Mila Jovovich, and American Beauty star Wes Bentley, takes a look at the struggle between good and greed at the time of the California Gold Rush.
It's epic, and that's I think that's a great thing. I think audiences really love that.
Bentley stars as a railroad surveyor who comes to expand the Central Pacific Railroad into the small town of Kingdom Come, a move that could make or break the future of the community.
I don't accept gifts, Mr. Dillon. It's in the way of business.
You think I'm trying to bribe you?
You wouldn't be the first.
Yo, you ever seen him? The window? Nah. But you see us, man.
And screen legend Sean Connery sees it all, playing a famed writer who lives as a recluse in Finding Forrester.
You stay away from the window's place. Whatever, man. I'll go up there.
Set in the Bronx, the film co-stars newcomer Rob Brown and is about a high school basketball star who finds his other passion, writing.
I was wondering maybe I could bring you some more of my writing.
He sees how gifted the boy is, and also he is not without his warts and faults himself, Forrester, and that's what makes the relationship interesting.
We wait for contact, then make a demand, we start negotiating. This is what we do. We do it the world over, and we're very good at it.
Kidnap and Ransom is Russell Crowe's specialty in Proof of Life. Now, this is the film that brought Russell and Meg Ryan together, both on and off screen. In this adrenaline pumper, Crowe is assigned to find Ryan's husband after he's kidnapped overseas.
What happens now?
This is a game. It's a game you play whether you like it or not.
Peter's not a game.
For you, it's emotional. For the people holding Peter, it's a business.
But the business of finding Meg's husband takes a back seat when their close working relationship crosses that fine line.
Are you in love with this woman? I don't know what you're holding out hope for.
Well, no matter how Proof of Life does at the box office, Russell Crowe is already a huge success at your local video store. 2.6 million DVDs of his blockbuster hit Gladiator were shipped to stores, setting an all-time DVD record. Now, meanwhile, The Perfect Storm is the top renting video of the week with 12.9 million in rentals. Big Mama's House comes in at number 2 with 9.1 million, and MI2 is number 3, earning 7.8 million in rentals.
The Beatles get a makeover. Straight ahead, find out how this Fab 4 movie classic is about to undergo a major facelift and where you can see the results.
Who will and who won't have a date with Oscar? We pick which stars and movies have a shot at the Golden Guy. You may be surprised. Coming up. But first, today's staggering stat. Toy Story 2 is the highest grossing Thanksgiving release ever, opening with $80.1 million.
The absolute lowest prices on furniture. 12-hour sale held over Saturday and Sunday at American Home Furniture. And do not pay for 1 full year. American Home Furniture is closing our Delta Park store forever. And this special 12-hour sale is held over this Saturday and this Sunday. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, accessories, and more drastically marked down in both Delta Park and Tualatin. Plus, make no down payment, pay no interest, and make no payments for 1 full year. Our incredible 12-hour sale held over Saturday and Sunday at American Home Furniture store closing sale, Delta Park and Tualatin.
K2 connects you to your community with events like these. Brought to you by K2, connecting you to your community.
Monday night is magic for Green Bay.
It never hit the ground.
Who knows what could happen when the Pack take on the Panthers?
That was impossible.
Monday Night Football, tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ABC.
Tonight, who could survive this? Screaming, no sleep, pushed over the edge, and there's no $1 million prize here. This is basic training. This is where they separate the women from the girls. This is 2020 Downtown tonight.
Next, all new Rosie.
I was crafty when crafty wasn't cool.
She may think she's crafty, but Rosie hasn't met this 5-year-old craft expert.
I'm not scared of you.
Plus, Oscar winner Helen Hunt has another new movie.
It's all I can think about.
How are her fans reacting?
They're screaming, people are hugging, shirts are coming off.
And Emmy winner
Cameron Manhart.
She's expecting on the practice and in real life.
He's happier than I am. You look pretty psyched.
Next, all new Rosie.
Today at 4, K2 connects. Today on AM Northwest.
Shop in style. Win an overnight stay, a Meyer and Frank gift certificate, and a day at the spa.
Watch Today at 9.
Tonight, who could survive this? Screaming, no sleep, pushed over the edge, and there's no $1 million prize here. This is basic training. This is where they separate the women from the girls. This is 2020 Downtown tonight.
It's been a hard day's night. In music chart news, the Beatles. Yes, the Beatles are number 1 with Beatles 1, a collection of the Fab Four's #1 hits, which sold a fab 595,000 CDs. And at number 2, now that's what I call Music Volume 5, featuring music by NSYNC and Britney Spears. Sade is 3rd with Lovers Rock, selling 370,000 copies. Now, for additional chart information, you may log on to Billboard.com.
And you can look for a bunch of new movie soundtracks to pop up on the charts in the coming weeks. 102 Dalmatians, also Dude, Where's My Car, and Family Man, which features music from Seal, Elvis Costello, and Danny Elfman. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is a bluegrass-flavored CD that includes Emmylou Harris and Alison Krauss. A little bit of something for everybody, right, Sean?
All right, sounds good to me, Tony. Well, time now to check in with Pat O'Brien, who joins us with a preview of the stars and the stories coming up this week on Access Hollywood. Pat.
All right, Sean, thank you. Monday on Access Hollywood, you have a date with Hannibal. Only we can take you on the set and reveal plot secrets as Anthony Hopkins reprises his most demented role ever. Tuesday on The Big Show, Brittany goes home. Cameras roll as the phenom faces her old friends, family, and some things I'm sure she wished we wouldn't have found. Wednesday, Pearl Harbor is here. We have your first look at Ben Affleck, what's being called the most ambitious film in the history of Hollywood. Find out why Wednesday. Plus, more Pearl Harbor next weekend. All All that and much more at a familiar place, Access Hollywood. Back to you, Sean.
All right, Pat, thank you very much. Okay, now time for the part of our show you have been waiting for, I'm sure. Get out those pens. It's Hollywood Happenings. On Monday, November 27th, Crikey Mate, the Crocodile Hunter captured on camera, airs on NBC. On Tuesday, November 28th, new to music stores Masterpiece Ghetto Postage and the Lyricist Lounge Volume 2, which features music from Q-Tip and the late Notorious B.I.G. The Replacement starring Keanu Reeves comes to video and DVD on Tuesday, as well as a new X-Files DVD gift set. Also on Tuesday, The Rock body slams his way onto NBC's DAG for a special guest appearance. On Wednesday, November 29th, Christmas in Rockefeller Center airs on NBC and will feature performances by 98 Degrees, Mark Anthony, Destiny's Child, and Natalie Cole. Prince is performing in Houston, Texas on Thursday, November 30th. And on Friday, December 1st, NSYNC continues its tour with a stop in San Diego, California, and Faith Hill and Tim McGraw will be performing in Baltimore, Maryland.
36 years after its release, A Hard Day's Night is back in glorious black and white. And Miramax Films' Mark Gill explains the studio is taking full advantage of 21st century technology in marketing the re-release of the Fab 4 classic.
The film has been restored both in audio and in video, and it does look and sound better than it ever has.
There are 4 guys named John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Are you a mod or a rocker?
No, I'm a mocker.
The Miramax website features a new trailer for the film, and while 3.5 decades have passed, it has yet to grow old or become dated.
A Hard Day's Night holds up brilliantly. It's shot really well, it's acted surprisingly well, and it absolutely gives you a window on a culture that we haven't really seen since then.
Now, besides the trailer, the website also has a collection of rare color photos taken during the film's production.
You're looking at photos from the archives of the producer, Walter Shenson. Much of this rarely seen or never before seen.
While the studio is banking that the under-25 crowd will discover the film on the web, it is their parents who will bring them into the theater to discover the joy of a bygone era.
I think what's going to happen is a lot of people my age and into their 40s are going to take their kids, and because they loved it so much, and it's a G-rated movie. You know, there's nothing about it that is offensive in any way, and yet it's incredibly entertaining.
Just for once, let's all try to behave like ordinary, respectable citizens. Gotcha.
Deadly avalanches and Chris O'Donnell coming up. The star suspended 3,000 feet in the air by a single wire.
The good thing is, if you just don't look down.
We have the death-defying stunts most stars wouldn't even think about doing. So why did Chris?
I didn't realize how insane it was.
Moments away.
Thank you! Tell your friends where you got that now.
You don't need to go to extremes to afford a great car. Not at Oldsmobile 0 to pay drive away, 0 down plus 0 payments, and 0 interest for 1 full year for qualified buyers on every 2000 and 2001 Oldsmobile. That's right, absolutely 0 to pay for 1 entire year. Limitations apply. Call for details. So save your green. And see your Oldsmobile dealer today.
Now Pantene can transform your hair in just 10 days. The brand new Pantene Pro V-Care collections for the healthy hair you love.
My internet service crashes so often, I had to buy a helmet.
AT&T WorldNet service has fewer disconnects.
Hey, here's an impression for you. That's me waiting to log on to my internet service.
The fastest logon time and the highest speed connection.
My online service has amazing security. Even I can't get in.
AT&T WorldNet service has fewer busy signals.
My online service is down so often, I had it treated for clinical depression.
Number 1 in customer satisfaction, J.D. Power and Associates.
Hello!
Call now, 1-800-WorldNet, and switch to AT&T WorldNet service.
My online service left me so poor, I got married just for the rice.
It's only $4.95 a month, including 6 email addresses, navigation toolbar, online support, chat, and instant messaging.
Take my internet service, please.
AT&T WorldNet service, only $4.95 a month. Call now.
He's coming. If there's something you want, better start running. Get on a train, hop on a bus. It's holiday jubilation at Toys R Us. For Universal and Imagine Pictures release of A Grinch. It's a game. It's a cinch. 3 lucky Who's will win Dodge Caravans. Imagine the shouts. Imagine the hollers. When another Who wins $1 million green dollars. Grab the game piece from your paper. Thursday or Sunday. Go to Toys R Us. Oh, what a fun day. But hurry now, scurry now. It could all be gone by Monday.
Welcome back, everybody, to our huge holiday movie blowout. And here in New York, it may not be snowing just yet, but what's a holiday without a little bit of the white stuff? So we're taking you to a place where avalanches are the norm, and yes, they are dangerous. Now, the movie is called Vertical Limit, and it is a snowbound thrill ride to the end.
You know, I didn't realize how insane it was. You don't want to be there when somebody, you know, bites it. It was pretty insane.
It's the real death-defying deal. That's actually Chris O'Donnell hanging thousands of feet up in the air in Vertical Limit. And no one was more surprised by that than the star himself.
They put crampons on my boots, ice picks in my hands, and said climb. And that was my introduction to the climbing here.
O'Donnell, who had never climbed before, and the rest of the cast spent a grueling month preparing for the physical demands of shooting.
I'm ready for some more ice climbing now.
In the film, O'Donnell launches a rescue party to save his sister, who becomes trapped while climbing K2, the most dangerous mountain in the world. The film was shot on New Zealand's Mount Cook, 10,000 feet above civilization, with temperatures that averaged below zero. And the only way in or out was by helicopter.
You're looking live at sold-out Mount Cook Stadium, where the cast and crew of the Vertical Limit will be climbing the rock.
You're up there, and, you know, they bring all the survival gear. I mean, there's tents, sleeping bags, and they're prepared for anything. There's food. And it's a little scary because the storms can move in so fast when you're up there.
But the most terrifying moment for O'Donnell was getting up the nerve to do this terrifying stunt in which he leaps a gorge and then hangs.
They're not too bad. Cool. They're not shaking too bad.
O'Donnell had to hang from a cliff with a 3,000-foot drop.
The good thing is, if you just don't look down. No, don't look down. I don't know what's going on. You want to find control?
And if that wasn't bad enough, the star was then pelted with rocks.
I was, you know, 3,000 feet in the air, and it was just straight down. There was nothing there. And I was as comfortable as I had gotten, you know, over 6-7 months. Suddenly it was, you know, felt like I had never done it before. I was very scared.
3, 2, 1, burn!
You know, your whole life is in the hands of the guy that's belaying you. And this rope and this harness, and is this all going to hold?
Vertical Limit climbs into theaters December 8th. Now, believe it or not, there are 2 vampire movies hoping to take a bite out of the holiday box office. The first one is called Shadow of the Vampire. It stars Willem Dafoe. The other one is Wes Craven Presents Dracula 2000. It stars Omar Epps. And, Sean, there's nothing like a couple of vampire movies to get you in the holiday spirit, right?
Well, Tony, how about a couple of dragons to go along with those vampires, as in Dungeons & Dragons? Based on the popular game, it's just one of the family movies heading to theaters just in time for the holidays.
Control dragons. With the dragon army at my command, I can crush the Empress.
Let the game begin. For the kids, it's the fantasy adventure film Dungeons & Dragons. 25 years since the game's inception, and with a fan base 25 million strong, Dungeons & Dragons is finally coming to the big screen. Jeremy Irons stars as the evil Protheon. American Beauty's Thora Birch plays the Empress Savina. Both want to rule the kingdom, but only one can command the deadly dragons.
What can I do to stop Protheon?
If you could obtain the Rod of Savril, you could control red dragons.
The imaginative world of magic lore comes to life when Dungeons & Dragons swarms into theaters December 8th.
What do you say, Cusco?
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy.
Recognize that voice? David Spade stars as Emperor Kuzco in the highly anticipated Disney animated film, The Emperor's New Groove.
Visco is similar to me. He's kind of a brat. They also film me when I record, so they get a lot of my Elvis moves, the natural moves I do when I talk.
Spade's a pompous emperor who is magically turned into a llama by a devious diva played by Eartha Kitt. Now stranded in the jungle, Spade's only hope of escape is a peasant named Pasha, voiced by John Goodman.
Strong, not necessarily the quickest witted guy in the world, but he's dependable, loyal.
12-time Grammy Award winner Sting was asked to write and sing for the film's soundtrack. My Funny Friend and Me is the first single, and Sting says he was flattered to be included by Disney.
I quite like buddy songs, as long as they're not too sentimental. It's up to the public now. If they like what we've done, then I'm even more happy.
The Emperor's New Groove sings its way into theaters December 15th.
Say breathe.
And proving that family fare is this holiday season's big ticket, in its first week out, Rugrats in Paris, the movie, brought in close to $23 million. The film is based on the incredibly successful Rugrats series that depicts life from a baby's point of view. And this time around, the gang's travels take them to the city of love. Rugrats in Paris, the movie, is in theaters now.
Coming up on our holiday movie blowout, Roberts, Damon, Douglas, and Hanks. We pick which stars and films should get an Oscar nod. Find out if you agree. Coming up. But first...
The Access Hollywood Vid Pick of the Week goes to the brand new Western-themed video from Madonna. The highly anticipated second single from her hit CD Music is called Don't Tell Me. And we don't have to tell you that the buzz on this one is huge.
Talk about a torture test. I took Aleve to my 2-day walk for charity. With my bad back, I needed something that wouldn't let me down. Well, Aleve kept me going all day.
Just 2 Aleve can stop pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Thanks, Aleve.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, scary things have been known to appear in showers.
Soap scum.
Fact, new formula Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner removes soap scum better than scrubbing bubbles. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Where can you spot the fun of Disney's new movie, 102 Dalmatians? Only at McDonald's. You've got a 1 in 4 chance to win instantly, right on the spot.
The year was 1983, and Danger Kitty released their hit single, Love Rocket. With it came instant fame and fortune. They bought mansions, cars, and the finest women's clothing. But by 1984, the fans left, the fortune was gone, and the dream was over. Desperate for money, Danger Kitty last performed at the Smuggler Bar Mitzvah.
Some people just can't live within their means. The Discover card with spending management tools for the slightly smarter consumer.
It's not just what I get to be.
It's not just who I get to meet,
or where I get to go.
Just forget about being sick.
Remembering how to be a kid.
How to laugh out loud.
That anything is possible.
Leaving worry on the doorstep.
Feeling 10 feet tall.
Making plans for the future.
I'm still making plans for the future.
I'm still making plans for the future.
Welcome back to Access Hollywood and our big movie blowout. The holiday
holidays always mean one thing here in Hollywood. Award season is here. The end of the year is historically when all the studios bring out their big guns in hopes of snagging a few Oscar and Golden Globe nominations. Here are our picks for this year's Oscar contenders.
Ed talks cheap. He talks cheap. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, Academy Award winner Michael Douglas has been down the Oscar road before, and we think he will again with his performance as an anxiety-ridden professor in Wonder Boys.
That is enough! Right, it's done! It's done! I don't want to hear about it anymore, okay?
Who else do we see with Michael Douglas in the Best Actor category? Well, Danny Glover is astounding, co-starring with Angela Bassett as a South African driven from his home in Bozeman and Lena.
She puts down her bundle, she starts her rubbish.
Making the movie was quite draining. Even watching it, when you watch a movie, you always remember, boy, I remember getting to that place and how cold it was, or how difficult it was.
Add two-time Oscar winner Tom Hanks to that list as a man lost adrift in Castaway. As well as two-time Oscar winner Kevin Spacey as a teacher coping with a lonely life in Pay It Forward.
Don't tell me how sorry you are for me!
And Russell Crowe as the heroic Maximus from Gladiator deserves a nomination, not only for his performance, but also for the risk he put himself through in filming the battle scenes.
And I will have my vengeance.
I cracked a bone in my left foot, fractured my hip. I had both bicep tendons pop out of their sockets.
In the Best Actress category, we see Angela Bassett as a woman haunted by memories of a happier life, picking up a nomination for Bozeman and Lena.
I want my life! Where is it?
I understand that between the two of us, I'm the one that's under oath.
And Vice Presidential appointee Joan Allen from The Contender is sure to get a nom. Allen's co-star, Gary Oldman, couldn't agree more.
If you were to talk about Oscars, then I would be very, very surprised if she wasn't nominated.
Add to that list Renee Zellweger as a reality-challenged soap fan in Nurse Betty.
We were engaged.
Joining her could be former Oscar nominee Cate Blanchett as an ESP-aided murder investigator in The Gift.
I got a warning today. I think somebody's going to try and kill me.
And Julia Roberts from the message-positive Erin Brockovich.
There's two things that aggravate me, Mr. Masry. Being ignored and being lied to.
The message for me was really about that one person can make a difference.
For Best Supporting Actor, it could be a competitive horse race between Gary Oldman, almost unrecognizable as a conniving congressman in The Contender.
We're both sticking to our guns. Difference is, mine are loaded.
The late Oliver Reed as the mentor to Russell Crowe in Gladiator.
I was the best because the crowd loved me.
Willem Dafoe as an actor who takes his role too seriously in Shadow of the Vampire.
Did I kill some of your people, Murnau?
A hard-edged and rebellious Robert De Niro from Men of Honor.
I am God!
And Haley Joel Osment, who extends the kindness of strangers in Pay It Forward.
That's me, and that's 3 people, and I'm going to help them.
Best Supporting Actress will be hotly contested this year as well. Both obsessed mom Frances McDormand and rock groupie Kate Hudson from Almost Famous could share this category.
We are not groupies.
Connie Nielsen's strong performance as a woman struggling under the control of her brother in Gladiator should garner her a nomination.
Today I saw a slave become more powerful than the Emperor of Rome.
And historically, Woody Allen movies have provided acting nominations, so look for frustrated wife Tracy Ullman to receive one for Small Time Crooks.
How you gonna make us rich, rubber band?
How'd you know that? And Ellen Burstyn from Requiem for a Dream, we feel, is a shoo-in for her intense performance as a woman addicted to diet pills.
Purple in the morning, blue in the afternoon, orange in the evening.
It's very challenging. As soon as I read it, I felt absolutely daunted. I felt, oh no, what I would have to do to accomplish this.
The Biggie Best Picture, 5 strong films look to us to have the inside track. Billy Bob Thornton directs Matt Damon as a cowboy who finds love and danger south of the border in All the Pretty Horses.
I'm gonna make it right.
Director Ridley Scott's Roman epic Gladiator.
My name is Gladiator.
I really enjoyed
just the magnitude of it.
The film that brought a real-life Crusaders battle to the big screen, Erin Brockovich.
I hate lawyers. I just work for them.
It's been re-released for Oscar consideration, and this strategy will pay off as we predict Wonder Boys will be nominated for Best Picture.
How's the book?
Don't touch it.
And Almost Famous will be the front-runner in the Best Picture category. The film's director Cameron Crowe borrowed from his own life's experiences in this story of a young journalist's journey of discovery in the world of rock and roll.
I sort of couldn't put it off any longer. It was always the project that was there tapping me on the shoulder.
I am a golden god!
All right, so those are our picks, and we're sticking to them, but we'll have to wait until February the 13th to see if we nailed it. That's when the official Oscar nominations are announced. Sean, back to you.
All right, Tony. Well, coming up next, we pick a moment, and it comes from the hottest new soap opera sweeping the nation, starring Al Gore and George W. Bush. Don't touch that dial. Our moment of the week is next.
These highly sophisticated food critics are tasting Jell-O gelatin made with juice instead of cold water. The food critics are wowed. It really shakes up your mouth. Ah, sophistication.
You know what I love about this place? Breakfast. I can have all the smooth, creamy Philadelphia cream cheese I want. A bagel without Philadelphia should be considered a sin. Just a suggestion.
Be cool about fire safety.
Bet you don't know about the most important thing is where most fire start. It's right in your kitchen. Don't cook on stove tops. Let your parents do that. You can set that pan on fire full of grease and fat. Hey, if a kitchen fire starts, don't go running around. Get out of that house. Get on safe ground. Let's go over some important safety tips so you and your parents know how to be cool about fire safety.
Gotta be cool.
First, only parents should be cooking on the stove, and they should never leave what they're cooking unattended to. Second, make sure your parents know to never leave the handle of a frying pan or a pot sticking out like this. Now look at this. Pot holders, dish towels, paper towels, and especially clothing. They should all be kept away from the burners so they don't catch fire.
Gotta be cool. Be cool about fire safety.
Sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, crib death. For parents with young babies, the most tragic event in a lifetime. We don't know how to prevent SIDS, but we can reduce the risks. Always put your baby down on their back, never on their belly, in a safety-approved crib with a firm mattress, no stuffed animals, no covers. Follow these guidelines and help get our babies safely back to sleep. For more information, call 1-800-221-SIDS.
The absolute lowest prices on furniture. 12-hour sale held over Saturday and Sunday at American Home Furniture. And do not pay for one full year. American Home Furniture is closing our Delta Park store forever. And this special 12-hour sale is held over this Saturday and this Sunday. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, accessories, and more drastically marked down in both Delta Park and Tualatin. Plus, make no down payment, pay no interest, and make no payments for one full year. Our incredible 12-hour sale held over Saturday and Sunday at American Home Furniture store. Closing sale, Delta Park and Tualatin.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Access Hollywood provided by...
When I first started losing my hair, I panicked. Then I heard about new Grozan, and now my hair is thicker than ever.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries keep going and going and going.
Hot. Too hot to cook. Now she was ready for something different. Noodle bowls from Uncle Ben's.
True beauty. It's all in how I apply myself.
Olay All-Day Moisture Stick Foundation. It hydrates better. Just twist anywhere, anytime for a cooling hydration sensation. It's the little things you do that truly make you beautiful.
Welcome back to Access Hollywood and our moment of the week. On Tuesdays, The Tonight Show, Jay Leno spoofed the continuing saga we like to call Indecision 2000. Here is his promo for what can only be called a real-life soap opera.
Al was voted most popular and seemed to be heir to the presidency. But George wanted to take back the house that he felt was rightfully his. The one that Bill took from George's father. And now, these two titans are locked in battle. How will it end? Will Al and George, with their hundreds of lawyers, appeal to a higher court? Will Catherine Harris, with her hundreds of layers of makeup, appeal to anyone? And what of Bush's man, James Baker? Will he reunite with his wife, Tammy Faye? Who's responsible for all those pregnant chads? Tune in tomorrow.
And that's going to do it for us from a chilly but very festive New York City. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm Tony Potts.
And here in Hollywood, I'm Sean Robinson. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. And as we say goodbye, Pat O'Brien is joining us once again. Good night.
All right, Sean, great show today. Now, Monday right here, Hannibal Lecter. You cannot miss our exclusive look and secret clues behind the scenes of the much-awaited sequel to The Silence of the Lambs. Plus, new interviews and on the set with Russell Crowe and Meg Ryan for Proof of Life. Cameras rolled as their real-life love affair ignited. Now we have the production footage to prove it. And have music videos gone too far? Find out what hitmakers are being charged with pushing the limit. Until then, have a great and safe weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday.
If you lived before our time, who would you be? What if you could choose from 1,000 yesterdays, when the past was today and the new took your breath away? Who would you be? How would you live? Who would you love? Living every generation before us, remembering for generations to come. The History Channel, where the past comes alive.
Hello, everybody. We know you love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So all this week on K2 News at 5, they're playing Millionaire Trivia, Northwest style. Questions from all over the Northwest. And you can play along, too. So watch K2 all this week at 5 for Millionaire...